The owners no longer needed the cat and the dog took her into his kennel. The cat Lucy was very young when she was separated from her mother. Together with her mother and other kittens, Lucy ended up in a shelter when she had not even opened her eyes, and as soon as she grew up and began to eat on her own, they found her a new home and loving owners. For 7 months, Lucy bathed in love and care from her owners and always thanked them for it. Time passed, Lucy's family decided to get another pet. This time the choice fell on the fashionable Maine Coon breed. Lucy was glad for the company, but her owners decided that a glamorous cat would be enough for them, and the simple and unassuming Lucy was taken to her grandmother living in the village. Grandma didn't want to have a cat, so she didn't fall in love with Lucy right away. Life in a warm house quickly ended for the cat. The new owner kept sending her outside, demanding that the animal remain there. Lucy didn't mind taking a walk outside. The cat tried to stay there as long as possible, but it was cold winter outside, so after several hours of walking, the cat, chilled to the bone, walked to the door and began to ask to come into the house. One day, Lucy did not return from her walk. Grandma was devastated that the cat had escaped and was incredibly happy about it. What happened to Lucia became known a couple of days later, when a neighbor who lived at the opposite end of the village dropped by to visit her grandmother. A neighbor said that a family that moved to the village this summer got a cat. The most amazing thing is that the cat came to them on its own and settled in the booth, along with the owner's dog. The dog Robber unexpectedly did not object to such company and accepted the unexpected guest with all his heart. The robber's owners were very surprised when they saw a cat in his booth, especially since the dog was silently lying next to him and trying to warm the uninvited guest with his body. The cat ended up in the dog's booth quite by accident, simply escaping from her difficult life. She came across this refuge and decided to warm up there. The second surprise was the fact that the dog accepted her. Robber is a guard dog who does not like strangers and dogs, but he not only did not show hostility towards Lucia, but also took her under his wing. As it turned out, the rogue is a hunting dog by breed, but at the same time he is well trained. The dog stoically tolerates the cat's proximity and even allows her to eat from his bowl. The news about unusual neighbors spread throughout the village in the blink of an eye, and very quickly there were people who wanted to give Lucy a home and a family, but the cat did not go anywhere. Now Lucy has her own house. It stands near the robber's booth and is well insulated in case of cold weather. The cat and the dog have become friends. They live next to each other, do not conflict, eat and play together. Such friendship confirms that education plays a very important role and can even overcome stereotypes about the war between cats and dogs.